this sucks. Yeah, this Knuckles TV show spin-off thing, sucks. Yeah. Turn that shit off. Yeah, there aren't any, naked chicks in it or something. Yeah. Let's watch Oppenheimer or, something, or Open the Doorheimer, or something. You could tell from my Beavis and Butthead impression that I just got Paramount Plus, and I watched the Knuckles miniseries, and I'm basically only paying $1 for 7 days, for the first 7 days. Maybe I might cancel my subscription and pay only $1 to have Paramount Plus, but I might just keep paying $5 a month. But I'm kind of enjoying Paramount Plus. I've been watching Beavis and Butthead, which is a much better show than Knuckles, and Knuckles disappointed me. So what I thought about the first two Sonic movies, Sonic 1 and 2, the two movies are not cinematic masterpieces at all, but they're decent, fun family popcorn flicks. That's the best I could label them as, and they do the job of entertaining kids and not aggravating adults. So the first two Sonic movies, they're not cinematic masterpieces. They're popcorn flicks for adults, and they're really enjoyable for kids. And when the kids who grew up with the two Sonic movies grow up, they're probably going to look back at Sonic 1 and 2 fondly as adults when they get YouTube channels and all that. So, those are my thoughts on the two Sonic movies. But what do I think of the Knuckles Paramount Plus miniseries? It sucks. Alright, I'm done doing Beavis and Butthead. Anyway, this Knuckles spin-off show was a major step back from what we had previously. Knuckles the Echidna from Sonic 2, Idris Elba as Knuckles, was a great casting choice as Knuckles the Echidna. And if they decide to do a Black Bond, then Idris Elba is the one to do that. But I'm here to talk about Knuckles the Echidna. And Knuckles is the best character in the second Sonic movie because he has the best line deliveries and has the best line, like when he says, "What is ice cream?" It won't be as funny if it's other actors like Dwayne The Rock or any other actors. Like Idris Elba nails the line deliveries, the mannerisms, and Knuckles is my favorite character out of the Sonic movie franchise, and one of my favorite Sonic characters. Usually spin-off shows or movies like Catwoman or something like that, you're usually cash grabs, and Knuckles the miniseries is exactly that. And you think that the show would be mainly about Knuckles, but nope, it's about Wade, one of the comic relief characters. It's basically Wade the miniseries. That's basically what it is. Knuckles is barely in it, and for fuck's sake, Knuckles isn't even in one of the episodes. Knuckles, what the show is named after. Knuckles. Who asked for it? Who asked, the main plot of Knuckles, the show, is about a fucking bowling tournament. Yeah, I'm not fucking joking. That's the main plot. And like, who asked for, let's make a mini-series titled Knuckles, but Knuckles is not the main character, and it's about some comic relief side character, Wade, who is a man-child, and he still has his 90s bedroom set. He has Ninja Turtles blankets, he has movie posters, and a 90s DOS computer from the 90s. He has a late 90s bedroom still. It's still set up in his room, and he's a man-child, and his sister is a woman-child, and like that takes most of the fucking show. It's like 6 episodes. Like, who asked for this? Because people had a problem with the whole wedding subplot in the second Sonic movie. People had a problem with that. But at least it was a subplot. It wasn't the main focus. It was something that was going on in the background. But a bowling tournament? Like, what? What the hell? Like, the comic relief side character took way more screen time than Knuckles. So this is just okay, so this is just one minor spoiler. It's a scene that I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but like when Wade got stuck in a cage going around the road, it's like he had a dream sequence where there's some musical number where Wade's in a Knuckles suit, and it's like, and then there's some weird musical number, and then he blasted out of the cage like Superman. It's like, what? How? It's like, then there's some ghost, echidna warrior from Knuckles' tribe. It's like, what? It's like, what? What? It's like, that's my reaction out. Like, okay, I will admit that the first few episodes were okay. Like, they do the job, they're like, okay, it's Knuckles and Wade, it's a road trip movie, kind of like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But by the time that Wade got captured, the show just gets really fucking weird, and it just, what? Like, I don't have a problem with comic relief side characters, because Wade was originally designed to be a side character, a comic relief character. Yes, Knuckles has comedic lines and all that, but he's not over the top, if you know what I'm talking about. The show should have centered around Knuckles, because that's what the show is named after. Knuckles. And in the show, the first few episodes are like, okay, decent startup. Like, Knuckles is still getting a hang of things around the household and in the human world and all of that. Okay, that's cool. So Sonic and Tails is in it and all that, and Knuckles is still funny in this show, I guess, in the first few episodes, but he was not as funny as he was in the second Sonic movie. I am sorry for the people out there who prefer who really like the two Sonic movies. I think it might not be as controversial as my Five Nights at Freddy's videos, but my video that I've made, but this show is a major step back from what we had previously. For the people who hadn't seen Knuckles yet who like the two Sonic movies, I'm sorry. You will be disappointed with Knuckles. Because Knuckles is just really weird, and Knuckles is not the main character in this. Wade, the comic relief side character, is the main character. And there's a bowling tournament. Who asked for it? For the life of me, don't understand what was the thought process of this show. Because, was it a studio mandate or was it budget? At the end, the final battle, there's some green screen. That's a lot cheap. I know the show probably has a lower budget than the movies, but if you're making a spin-off that's a part of the Sonic cinematic universe, then I would at least want it to have the same budget as the movies do. But no, the special effects at the final episode are really cheap. I get it's a show, it's a lower budget, but I would like to at least have a budget of the movies. At least that. I don't know whole budget, I don't know. I probably should research the budget, but I probably should. Sonic 3 is a movie that I am looking forward to, but now after watching Knuckles, it's I think it'll go downhill from here. There are gonna be a whole bunch of Sonic sequels, and I'm gonna get tired of them, and by the same director. I wouldn't be sick of them as much if they switched to different directors like Mission Impossible did. But that's just me. Jeff Fowler's directing 3 Sonic movies, and he's involved in the Knuckles show. And I think after 3, I would like a different director to spice things out. That's just me. So how would I improve Knuckles? Simple. What would I make the Knuckles show about? I would make Knuckles about the Master Emerald getting stolen which is basically all the Chaos Emeralds in the movie universe. Knuckles going on a quest to get the Master Emerald back because one of the main villain is, I need to Google it, so hold on a sec. Okay, so the villain in this movie is played by Rory McCann from Game of Thrones, and have him be the one who steals the emerald from who has the advanced tech, the Robotnik tech, and have Knuckles go right after him. And because he's so passionate, the thing about Knuckles in the games and the whole lore is that Knuckles is the guardian of the Master Emerald, so he's gonna go after Rory McCann's character. So the show should be about Knuckles going on a quest to get back the Master Emerald. That's what the show should have been about in the first place, not about a fucking bowling tournament. Sure, have Wade be a comic relief side character, sure, but have the plot at least be about fucking Knuckles. Have Knuckles be in the plot. I'm sorry, Sonic fans. If you were looking forward to Knuckles, you're gonna be disappointed. And I'm disappointed as well, because even though the Sonic movies aren't cinematic masterpieces, they're still enjoyable enough popcorn flicks. They do the job. But Knuckles is just really fucking weird. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sonic fans, but if you think you're gonna enjoy Knuckles, then prepare to be disappointed.